Welcome back to the program. Well, huge news this morning, folks, as the Malaysian Prime Minister has confirmed the plane wing that washed up on Reunion Island is from Missing Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. We're joined now by aviation expert and Monash University Professor Greg Bamber in Melbourne. Professor, good morning to you.
Good morning.
It's the confirmation the world has been waiting an awful long time for.
That's right. And the Malaysian Prime Minister has confirmed, but the French authorities are still saying there may be not 100% confirmation. They're still being a bit more cautious in their interpretation. But I think it's almost 99% that this is from the missing MH370.
Well, I gather the question is, if it's not that plane, then what plane was it?
Well, that's right.
OK. Now, how do we, what else can we glean from this in terms of the investigation? Can we backtrack now according to currents and winds?
Yes, there can be some backtracking, but the Indian Ocean's a very large ocean and relatively unexplored. It's deep. It's not only the currents, it's the winds, the waves, and depending on the size of the debris and whether it's been above the water or below, it may or may not have washed and moved in different directions. So there's still, it's more difficult than finding a needle in a haystack, because the haystack is huge and it's moving all the time.
Yeah, well, interestingly put. What does it mean now for the future of Malaysia Airlines, do we think?
Well, at the aviation summit in Sydney yesterday, run by Kappa, Malaysian Airlines discussed this and revealed they'll be relaunching in September. They've taken a big hit in Australia in particular, because there's been so much coverage of this incident, so they've lost a lot of trust by potential passengers, so they're cutting flights to Australia. It also means that airlines like Malaysian must establish a better relationship with their pilots and other members of the workforce, so that if there are mental health issues or health issues, people are going to be more willing to disclose them, because there are some eerie parallels between this incident and the German wings disaster of a few months ago.
All right, Professor, we appreciate your time and expertise this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.